Ladies and gentlemen, the metaverse is about to blow, and these metaverse coins are really going to do very well. I really believe these metaverse NFT games are really going to bring you a whole lot of profits. So if you guys know how to use CoinGecko.com, right? We have a dedicated sector where you can basically get to find a lot of play to earn / metaverse cryptocurrency projects. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about Decentraland, the Sandbox, Axie Infinity, StarLink, plus a whole lot more, because I really believe this is the niche which is really going to give you 1,000x or more. But you guys have to remember that these particular cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be talking about in today's episode, Decentraland, Mana, the Sandbox, Axie Infinity, and StarLink, are pretty much overvalued in today's valuation, if I can put it that way, because a lot of these coins are pretty safe investments, and a lot of you don't really love risky trades, because the more undervalued a particular project is, the riskier it is, and a lot of you don't really like such type of investment. So this is one of the reasons why I decided to make this particular episode dedicated for all the people that don't really love taking a whole lot of risks. And as you can see right over here, right, this particular story, which was produced on CNBC, right, we have a very good eye-opening type of revelation where we are having Orlando Bravo, who happens to be the co-founder and managing partner of a private equity firm. He's basically talking about how big the metaverse universe is going to be, and that the metaverse is investable and is going to be big, says him, who happens to be a tech billionaire. So basically, when you get to find out people who have made a lot of money, right, a lot of the times these are the types of people who've got massive insights, and they really understand where a particular industry is bound to go, because they really made a whole lot of money. So let's just briefly take a look at this, and then we'll get back to the coins that I'm talking about. So the so-called metaverse has a big-time investment case, according to Puerto Rican billionaire businessman Orlando Bravo. Bravo, co-founder and managing partner of a private equity firm, Toma Bravo, told CNBC that he thinks metaverse is the big word of 2021. It's investable and it's going to be very big. Bravo said in an interview with CNBC's Annette on Friday. The metaverse is a sci-fi concept whereby humans put the metaverse is a sci-fi concept whereby humans put on some sort of headset or smart glasses that allows them to live, work, and play in a virtual world, much like the one depicted in the Ready Player One novel and movie. Depending on your point of view, it's either a utopian dream or a dystopian nightmare. The term metaverse was thrust into the spotlight this month by Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg when he changed the Facebook's name to Meta and said the new company was going to focus on the metaverse. The metaverse is the next frontier, just like social networking was when we got started, he said at the time. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, right, obviously these big guys are slightly late to the party, and we have some sort of advantage because we know how to maneuver and basically how to generate the most amount of money and profits from these particular niches and these particular industries. So this is one of the reasons why we need to take strides as fast as we can. We need to really outperform the retail investors, because by the time they start migrating from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all these regular cryptocurrencies, right, this particular niche is definitely going to be booming. So this is one of the reasons why we have to take a keen interest in what is happening. So if you guys really want to have safe investments, going for the big top 10 play to earn / metaverse type of cryptocurrencies, you guys are really going to end up making a whole lot of money. So anyway, let's take a look at Axie Infinity, Decentraland, and these other great investments. So basically, I really believe that these coins are definitely going to continue pushing up for the rest of December and January 2022. So the current market cap of Decentraland is around 4.4 billion US dollars, right? And if we take a look at the TA, right, the TA looks absolutely fabulous, absolutely amazing. And if we look at the daily chart, right, this is obviously going to end up exploding towards the upside, because you guys can see this is a clearly blatant bullish flag. So what usually happens is we have a continuation towards the breakout, which is going to be like that. So you guys better be looking out for $4.80. So we could potentially sort of try to have a retest of the previous all-time high, because according to this to the statistics right over here, the previous all-time high was around $4.11, which was on October 31st. So we are 19% away from a previous all-time high. So I'm basically banking on a 20% move, which is going to slightly push us towards $4.11. So this is what I'm expecting as far as Decentraland is concerned. So if you guys have played the game, please let me know what you think about this particular Metaverse coin and how enjoyable the game is, because by the end of it all, you have to make sure that the game is very enjoyable. So if you take a look at this, right, we obviously ended up, or rather started exploding on 28th February 2021. So if you guys put in a lot of money right around this particular level, you guys should have done very well. And the pump continuation just recently started happening. So this really means there is more room for growth, and there's going to be more room to the upside. So this is one of the reasons why I'm definitely going to be sort of the Sandbox. The Sandbox is also going to do very well. And if you take a look at the graph, right, this is what is happening. So we recently had an explosive outburst in terms of the price appreciation as far as the Sandbox is concerned, and I really believe we are going to push towards the previous all-time high, which was around $3.37, and this happened on November 3rd, 2021. So basically we are $14, or rather 14% away from the previous all-time high. So these are pretty much safe investments as far as Metaverse NFT games are concerned. So the Sandbox is obviously going to continue doing very well. I really believe December and January are going to be very good months for these types of projects, and I really believe just buying and just holding them for a month or so, you guys are going to have like very good return on investments. But you guys also have to remember that the markets are made up of cycles. You know, there's ups and downs and so on and so forth. However, if you practice dollar cost averaging, you guys are going to be very good. By the way, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Whatever you do, please do your own due diligence. Anyway, moving on, Axie Infinity. You guys already know that Axie Infinity is the leader. Axie Infinity is the Bitcoin of the Metaverse sort of niche, if you know what I mean. So basically, Axie Infinity is having a market cap of around 9.4 billion US dollars. So if you guys really want to bet on something that has a good community, something that has got a working product, and something that is generally enjoyed by a lot of people, right, then Axie Infinity is your big dog. But you guys always have to remember that these particular cryptocurrencies that I'm giving you today are pretty much, they've already made a lot of people millionaires. Okay, they've already pumped a lot. Okay, they've already pumped a lot, and people have already made a lot of money. But of course, if you really want to play it safe, if you don't really want to like risk on a whole lot of different projects, then these are the coins that you are supposed to be looking at. So Axie Infinity, I really believe we're going to go to around $1.60 pretty soon. The previous all-time high was around $1.64, and we are 12% away from the previous all-time. So if you take a look at the graph, right, the graph is something out of a novel, you know. It's take a look at this. If you invested right over here on 2nd July 2021, about 5 months ago, you guys could have done a whole lot of money, but you guys were snoozing. You didn't really see how this particular industry was going to pan out, and you just didn't have the foresight. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, it's never too late. You are better late than sorry, if you know what I mean. So anyhow, I really believe we're going to see a continuation, and we're going to end up pushing towards $1.60 and even above. So I really believe just buying these projects and just keeping them till the end of December, mid-January. By then, you guys could have done very well. That's what I believe in. So remember, in case the dip happens, buy the dip and just continue adding to your positions, because the retail investors are definitely going to be coming back, and they are going to be flocking and just basically investing a ton of money with regards to the metaverse. So right now, these guys are just looking at Bitcoin. This is when people are just getting too excited about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and whatnot. So what we need to do is we need to be ahead of the game. So basically, getting to invest in the metaverse at this particular moment, this is equivalent to investing in Bitcoin around 2013. So basically, we are going back in time as far as opportunity is concerned, because the play to earn niche and the metaverse niche is a very young industry as far as cryptocurrencies are concerned. So basically, we are just in the sweet spot of this particular industry. And this is one of the reasons why I really believe we're going to end up making a whole lot of money, if you know what I mean. So anyway, the last coin that I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than StarLink STARL. So this one is up by about 8%. And let's take a look at the graph. Ooh-wee. The graph is pretty much amazing. It is obviously going to continue pushing towards the upside, and there's actually more room to grow, So these are the types of coins that you are supposed to be holding all the way up to December. End of December 2021, you guys are definitely going to be very happy. You'll be going to the bank with a smile. So anyhow, this is all I had for you guys. We are basically 13% away from the previous all-time high. So buy these coins and definitely be able to take advantage of the emerging metaverse universe. So these have been the best metaverse NFT games that you are supposed to be buying. So yeah, talk to you a little bit later. Bye.